very warm welcome to you for this evening's game. Regrettably, the weather has been extremely unkind to us here. It is wet and blustery and remarkably inhospitable. Despite all of that, it is good to see that the faithful from both sides have apparently been undeterred. We have a terrific turnout here. The atmosphere is bubbling despite these adverse conditions. All we need now is for the game to live up to its initial billing. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. So it's down to business here. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Fred, and it's Shaw. That looks a good ball, and the shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. He's gone for it! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Manchester United take the early advantage. Kouyaté goes looking. Tries to get it clear. Martial. Greenwood. Martial. Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Massive leap! And yes, it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Manchester United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that's where he wants it. Good offside that time. Guaita gets it upfield. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Corner given. Great leap! In it goes! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Crystal Palace get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now it's Mark shoots! He scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Forward it goes. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. And here's Rashford. Fred. Pogba. Rashford could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Fred. And here's It's Rashford! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Rashford really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Rashford has a shot! Hoists it forward. Lindelof as well to read it and intercepts. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Driving on, a real charge here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Drives it towards the front. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Zaha. And it's played forward. And here's Martial. Schlupp plays it forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Maguire. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Greenwood with a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. McCarthy tries to get it forward quickly. Lindelof. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Manchester United lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he's there to clear it. Greenwood. And here's Martial. Rashford. And they've been caught out here. Wan-Bissaka tries to swing it in. Schlupp. Dan drives it forward. Now it's Ayew. Ayew. Fred. Played towards the front men.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Shaw is charging up on the overlap. Towering header! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Manchester United totally rampant here. Has he found his man? Oh, good interception. Maguire. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Maguire tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. That is terrific skill. Andros Townsend on a strong run down the right. And it's McCarthy. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Now it's Martial. Greenwood. Greenwood! He has done it! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He scuffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes. Martial. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, shooting chance! Hoists it forward. Pogba. And it's played forward. Greenwood. And it's Rashford. Rashford goes for goal. Bruno Fernandes. Hits one! Oh, impressive strike.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Pogba. Greenwood. Maguire. 75 minutes played. That has put a stop to that. Pogba cuts it out. Maguire. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Greenwood with a shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Pogba. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. McCarthy gets it back. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. Out for a throw. Well read, he sorted that out. Fred plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the flank. Lobs it in gently. That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward. Maguire does well there, alert. And it's Schlupp. James McCarthy. Pogba goes looking. Greenwood. He's picked him out. Martial. Fence has got rid of that. And it's Zaha. Townsend. And that's that. Manchester United, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.